Hello, welcome back to part 4 of this series where we discuss how to conquer chronic pain. In this video, we're going to discuss the tips and tricks that we learned from the patients that participated in the pain management program. Again, the link to the video is in the description to check it out, so check it out if you haven't done so yet. Now, before we start, a big shout out to my nephew Alex, because he was born in the Royal North Shore Hospital where the pain clinic took place. So in the program, we were introduced to Amelia, and we got to see her experience with the pain management program. On the program, we also were introduced to the doctor that foresaw the pain management program. The first tip that we got from the doctor is, in the end, when there's nothing more that the medical system can do, it's about time to learn how to cope and not let pain dominate your life. So in the past videos, we've always been discussing about adapting your life to pain and accepting pain. I think that for me, the key word that the doctor uses is not let pain dominate your life. And I think it's an important concept that I didn't think about before when I had chronic pain at the start. So it's about learning and practicing the coping skills that allows you to actually control pain and not let it dominate you. So it's all nice and easy just to tell the patient, hey, don't let pain dominate your life. But what can we actually do, practice to actually not let it dominate our life? So the second tip that the doctor has for us is that you probably can do more than you actually realize. So in the video that we saw Amelia, and we also saw, was it Marty, right? You can see that Amelia, through her training at the pain program, that she was able to walk faster, and she was able to be less fearful of her pain. So we've all seen that photo of an elephant, big elephant or a horse, that is tied to a rope, and the rope is tied to a stick that is just stuck into the ground. And that analogy is trying to explain to us that sometimes it's our mind that constrains us, that we can actually go further, but we didn't know that we can go further out of being conditioned or out of fear. So I think that analogy really fits the situation where you probably can do more than you actually realize. If you just look at the experience on the show from Amelia and Marty, you could see the transformation that they had. So I think it's very important for all you viewers to look at that transformation and see how much happier they are, and potentially that could apply to you too. The third tip that we heard from the doctor is overcome the fear of pain. So in the video we saw Amelia, through proper pacing, she told us that she was less protective of her abdomen region, that she was less fearful, and that her arms, her muscles were much more relaxed. And she told us that she was happier. Over the last few videos, particularly in the video that I talked about creating happiness, I've discussed the importance of resilience, that it's also very important for your mind, put your mindset to thrive and relish in the opportunity to face challenges. If you watched the video the show that was on, you saw Marty and Amelia initially, when they were doing all these pacing and all these stretching and meditation, they were initially all really annoyed. They were not very happy. It was not a fun experience. But as the saying goes, no pain, no gain. So them forcing themselves through it and just do it you could see the result. And the result is you watch them and they are so much happier. So it's very important to not be fearful of challenges and be fearful of pushing hard. So what practically can we actually do to apply this? And the answer from me is pacing, pacing, pacing. Pacing with the guidance of your medical team. And like what Marilyn said, just never give up. Just keep trying and trying and trying. Alright, so to sum up, and also not to sum up. Nothing is going to do these tips justice from what I say. Go back and watch the videos again and focus on Marty, focus on Amelia, and focus on the girl that went on the bus trip. She was so afraid of going on the bus trip. Focus on their transformation, how they become happier, relaxed, and more confident and more hopeful of the future. And with all that said, I hope that you have good days ahead of you and that you have more relaxed days ahead of you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.